Hey, it's Gabrielle. I'm doing my first video, just a little, this is who I am, I guess, just letting you get to know me. If you want to know me, that's fine. If you don't want to know me, then that's also fine. I know plenty of people who wish they didn't know me, I think. So, one of the first things about me I would like to say is I'm pretty outspoken. Usually, if someone has a problem, or if I have a problem, I will usually say something about it, usually sarcastic though. I'm never actually serious. So if I say anything that sounds moderately to extremely offensive, it's probably not me doing anything serious. Um, Another thing about me is that I'm a college student. I'm 19 years old. I go to the University of Iowa, and so far, I like it a lot. The population is about the same size as my hometown, which is about 20 to 30,000 people. That's just going to one school. So that was a little bit of intimidating at first because it's not like I recognize every single face that I see. It's more like, who are you? Or, I've seen you before, but I don't know your name. Anyways, so that's kind of the hardest part about that. Um, an interesting fact about me is that I play saxophone, and not just saxophone, but bari sax. It's one of the largest saxophones there are. They make a bunch of saxophones, but that one's my favorite, is bari sax. And I'm trying to think of something that you might find interesting. Some of my favorite YouTubers are Tyler Oakley and Kingsley and Jenna Marbles. Um, yeah, just because they're funny. Oh, and I also like Heartbeat, just because they're funny and they keep me entertained and they make me realize that I'm not so awkward and weird. Like I always feel awkward and weird. But they really help me see things differently. Um, so a little bit about the background scenery is that lovely sunflower painting. I don't paint. I don't I'm not very artistic physically. I'm more artistic mentally. Like I can write poetry and I can come up with funny things, but that I got at Goodwill for I think a little bit over $7. And I remember on my way out of Goodwill, this lady, she came up to me and she was doing some serious thrift shopping. She had like a cart full of random household items, and then she looks at me and she's like, "Oh, did you already buy that?" I'm like, "Yeah, I just bought it." And then she was like, "Oh, my daughter loves sunflowers. If I would have saw that before you, I would have got it." I'm like, "Okay, lady." I was afraid she was gonna like fight me to the death for it or something. I don't even know. It was just kind of ridiculous that you would get so upset over a sunflower painting. Paint your own sunflowers. Unless you're like me, which I can't paint or do any art. My hair's a little bit messed up because it's a windy day, windy October day in Iowa City. And you would think because of all the buildings that there wouldn't be that strong of wind, but the wind's pretty strong and it's pretty cold. I wish I would have worn an undershirt because if you look, I don't even know if you can see this. See that? If you stretch it out, it's all holy, and then it's just pure cold wind on my belly. I should have worn an undershirt, but I don't know how to wear sweaters. I just thought if you wore a sweater, you were automatically warm. I guess not. Um, so usually like people find out things about other YouTubers by doing Q&As, but no one's done a Q&A about me because they don't know who I am. Um, I guess I could talk about my family. I've got a half sister. Her name is Raven. And when you think of Raven being a name, you would think of like some dark emo chick. Well, she's the exact opposite. She's got blonde hair and she's really pretty and popular, and she's always been. And I love my big sister Raven. Maybe you'll see her sometime. And then I've got divorced parents, and that means I have four families because I've got my dad, my mom, then my stepdad, and my stepmom. So that's four. And I really enjoy having all that big family. It's just a lot of people that love me, and my parents couldn't have picked any better people to be their significant others now. And I'm really glad that I have all that family. Yeah, having divorced parents kind of sucks, but you get four Christmases and you get three birthdays at least. So, I mean, it kind of just works itself out. Um, I hope you guys enjoy this. I'm not going to make this any longer. Those are just the basic things about me. And you'll find out more about me if you just like and subscribe and let me know if people want to watch me. And then, I don't know, ask me to do special things and I'll do special videos for you guys. But this is all for now. So, like and subscribe.